Welcome, witches and wizards. Immediately, the music's way too loud. What have I been doing? Alright, cool. So, I hope everyone's having a good day. We're, morning, Blue Moss. I've had an interesting week. I said I wanted to do another tarot reading. Gentle Spiritualist, welcome in as well. The queue should be open as soon as I've done my ramble at the start of the stream. We'll get straight into tarot readings. Let me just make sure the queue's open. Good, it's open. But yeah, I didn't get a chance. First in the queue for the first time. Nice. Missu, welcome in as well. Yeah, something exciting came up. I was telling you last week about how I met this astrologer. and like he never actually done my stars or anything, but we had a vibe, and like we became friends really quickly. And then I went and did that ritual, that Sanheim ritual, or the Samhain ritual, which was really cool. Last week, at the start of the week, and I called him, and he was free on a Tuesday, so I've booked an actual session with him. Me and my wife wanted to get our stars read. I've had it done a few times on stream, but the problem with astrology, and the reason I haven't really tapped into it, because I know how long it takes to do a chart, doesn't really work on stream. Red, welcome in as well. So I was like, fine, I've basically, I've told him to come over next Tuesday. Not tomorrow, but the following Tuesday he's coming over. He's doing my wife's chart and whatnot. But I was like, for my stream, for my chart, do you want to stream it? So we're gonna, and by all means, if any of you have any input, if you'd prefer something else, maybe just a Q&A for an astrologer, if you had like a tarot reader and a astro reader in front of you, and you could ask questions to either, we can do it that way. Or for me to just have my reading done on stream, so there won't be any readings, and he will just be reading my chart in front of everyone watching. We can play around with both. We might be able to do a Q&A at the end if he does my charts, but he said a reading takes 2.5 hours, like at the most, but it can take 2.5 hours. So if he is to read my charts, it means we will have a stream where we don't do any tarot readings. I had my chart before, and it was well interesting. Yeah, because you lot know me. I'm not scared you lot knowing about me. So I'll happily get my chart read on stream. And he also he used to have a YouTube channel, but he didn't like the faff of it all. So he's not against to being online. He just doesn't have time to do it himself. So not tomorrow, but the following Tuesday, look forward to something special. We're going to have basically a guest of honor. And that should be cool. But for today, we are just going to be doing some tarot readings. Also, you may notice I bought some D&D dice. The D6 is not a D&D dice. We had a friend come over, and one of Eleanor's close friends, and like she knows I've played before with people like with Shadow and Family Unit. So she just asked, do you reckon you could DM? And I'm there going, I could probably DM. And so they left, but I bought the dice and I planned out like a one shot, and just me and my wife sat down yesterday. We finally got Titan asleep. Titan's been an absolute dream. You can hear him playing his new instrument. Let me show you. This is Titan's new drum. Elz's family is very musical. So it was only a matter of time until he got his first instrument. But he actually really liked it. Thank you, Sleeper Time. Sorry, I haven't said hello to anyone new coming in. In a voice, welcome in. In C, welcome. Sleep Time, it's good to see you all. But yeah, I created like a one shot. And I didn't know how long it would take, but I did it on post-its so I could lay down like a map as she walked through. Yeah. Oh. Els has a photo. She'll put it on the Discord. Put it in the shared photo. It was an absolute mess. It was the first time I ever DM'd, but it was it was a lot of fun. Even just 2 people playing, it was a lot of fun. And I think that pretty much covers my week. We also went to a garden center yesterday, which was really nice. There was like a beautiful sit-down cafe. They had a koi pond, like a proper pond with koi in outside. Gave us quite a few ideas for when we have our own place. But it was we've had a really good week. Titan is definitely Els used a really big word the other day, and I'm still not quite sure what it means, but Titan's going through a sleep regression, which means we wake up more throughout the night. And usually Els is amazing to the point that I don't even wake up when Titan wakes up through the night. No, recently we've both been waking up. But no, he's absolutely Titan's amazing, and we're doing really well. So let's jump into it. We've already got 4 people in the queue. I am also streaming on YouTube, so Teamy, I think I spent too long talking because you've already deleted your messages. If you are still there, by all means jump over to Twitch and you can join the queue. But first in the queue, Gentle Spiritualist. If you get battery operated noisy toys, pro tip, stick tape over the part where the sound comes from to make it less excruciatingly loud. That's a good bit of advice. He has got his favorite loud toy, so I know exactly what you're talking about. My parents had a big brain. I stored the knowledge in case a friend of mine would have kids and be gifted a noisy toy. Nice, I appreciate it. So, Gentle Spiritualist, what is your question? I feel like I am having a massive Tao moment and the universe is sending me a message. Time to look for a different job. Kind of shove. So any advice on how to deal with this? With a witch card. Alright, let's have a look. That's alright. I hope everyone else's week's gone well. I went from this is fine to burn it all to hell to sob in the span of 5 days. What's that, since you started streaming? Alright, let's have a look. I think you've hit the nail on the head. You know exactly what you're experiencing. So how to deal with it? How best to deal with change? It all almost coincided with starting streaming again, yeah. All right, gentle spiritualist. We're starting with the Ten of Wands. It's a pressure card, and this is how you're feeling, but you are physically burdened by what's going on in your head. There's just too much, and it's followed by the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So we know we can't handle everything going on. So first of all, we have to cut out what does not serve us. Not change, physically remove what does not serve you right now. It doesn't have to be a person, it doesn't have to be a thing, it could genuinely just be a mindset. But just de-weed your mind. Then we come to your negative, the Three of Pentacles. This is, we haven't been sowing the right seeds, especially if we want to start a new job. I'm assuming you don't know which direction to head in. But luckily for you, we've got the Hierophant. And even in the reverse position, it's your positive card. So if you can't trust yourself right now, lean on the people you trust around you. Rage, thank you for the hydrate. This is a chaotic time. The Tower isn't meant to make your life easy. It means you have been too reluctant to make the changes yourself. And so if you genuinely don't believe you're strong enough to make those changes, allow someone to do it for you. The universe is already pushing you in that direction. So don't be scared to ask your friends, your family, your partner for tokens of wisdom. Because as soon as you have a handle on the situation, it will be so easy to control. The universe is, we gave you 2 warnings before. Shove, there we go. The other way of looking at this, spiritualist, is if you know you're going through a Tower moment, if you know you've been holding on to something, or you just haven't been willing to change, then allow your world to crumble. It may feel bad, it may feel like there is negativity around you, but embrace the sobbing, embrace the fear and the anxiety that comes with these changes. So that once you come out of the other end, you can then raise back up. You can take the world in its new form and embrace it. And as a tarot reader, this is I'm still reading that book, and it was talking about I don't know if I said this last stream, but it was talking about neutrality. The easiest way for you to deal with everything going on is to let go of your emotions towards the things you hold on to. This is solid advice. Let it crumble so I can rebuild, rather than trying to patch things up. Yeah. But so your final card's the Magician, and so when I say neutrality, what I mean is when you give tarot readings, I saw you were streaming. Was it yesterday you were streaming? As well. I was just lurking. You don't get emotionally invested into other people's problems. So don't have that same attachment to your own. At least try not to. Or what you'll find is as the rug gets swept underneath you, you will follow. Yes, Carlo, welcome, both of you on YouTube. By all means, jump onto Twitch if you want a reading. The queue is already quite long. Joe, welcome in as well. So, Spiritualist, your witch card. Purification. Things have to be removed so that what can be left is its purest form. Allow yourself to return to that pure energy state. I didn't touch these cards, but they're very similar in terms of we have the movement card. You will move even if you don't want to, but you already knew this. And the Six of Cups is don't hold on to what you are used to. It's almost like nostalgia is brings you more happiness than your potential future. And so these are just things to keep an eye on. But allow yourself to be purified. To purify water, it has to be heated to a temperature it evaporates. That's all that's happening to you too. Instead of worrying about what you're leaving behind, be excited at where you are going. I hope that helps. It's resonated a ton. Did feel like a rug getting swept out from underneath my feet. Salutations, wizard. Sentence, welcome. Amazing spiritualist, thank you. All right, sleep time. I think you've already written your question. Can I just say I'm damn cold? It's winter, Joe. Welcome. Welcome to the season. And yeah, I have no doubt that our electric bill this month will be more expensive. We've had the heaters going almost the whole time. Even just over the last 2 weeks. Not cold enough. Really? You hoping for snow sentence? I swear I haven't lived here for 4 years. Hey, we forget. Autumn, summer, spring. It's a long time. It's very easy to forget what winter's like. Still not getting cold. Barely 22 degrees. Damn. Alright, sleep time. Let me know if you're here, but you've already written your question. May I please have a message from my guides on how I did with my romantic situation with a green card? Let's have a look. I'm here also. It helps that I closed the door. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, your romantic situation could have gone better. you mind giving us some background to this sleeper time? More for the popcorn heads in the chat. But we're starting with the blank card reversed. We feel like the situation was left unbalanced. And yet, following, you genuinely believe it went well. I broke up with the person I was seeing because I felt that we had different values and what felt important to me. Nice. Carlos, you can't join the queue on YouTube yet, but by all means, if you could make a Twitch account, come over to Twitch, you'll then be able to join there. But sleeper time. If that is the case, if this was a breakup, these are actually a lot more positive than anything else. Because we do have the lovers in your subconscious. So put it this way, I feel like there is going to be some regret here. That you've let go of someone who you had learned a lot of. The negative, the Ace of Cups, there was romance, there was a connection here. And even though I'm not saying this is a soulmate or anything like that, but it looks like you've done the right thing. Because you're positive, the Nine of Wands, is they were too much for you. She had a lot of positives and treated me very well, but I did what I felt. Hi, Angelica. Oh wait, I missed a bit. She was upset though, because she said that it felt like I didn't give her a chance to change, but I think I just didn't think it was healthy to bank on her changing. Not a bad way to think, to be honest. Put it this way, the fact that she is so open to changing, it's so hard, because if I tell you to try and remain friends, it will be hard to let go of the emotions you had as a couple. So for now, letting go is probably the best thing, but don't be scared to keep them in the back of your mind. She had a lot of positives and treated me very well, but I did what I felt like I needed to do to end up with both of us being less hurt. Yeah, she was a lot. Okay. So, in terms of your current situation, you have 100% you've done the best thing. You've freed up your space so that you can breathe again, but your answer is the Seven of Swords. Now, just because you've broken up with someone doesn't mean you are now free of this person. Dano, welcome in. Doing well. It is very easy for you to, in your head, go, I'm done, I can wash my hands of this situation, move on, whether it's focusing on work-related stuff or friends and things like that. Do not just walk away from this. I'm not telling about them. You've already broken up with them, but consciously let go of their energy. Now, I've never done anything like this. I guess I have. But even if it's just a meditation on them, even if it's revisiting all the positives, and then seeing how your life looks afterwards. Because if you end up regretting this decision now, it can come back to haunt you later on. And I don't want you to bury your emotions and go, I'm doing this for the best, even though I really like it. I think I feel really guilty about her. The relationship hurting her, making her feel bad. That's mostly it. Fine. Whatever those emotions are, you need to sit with them. We've got the King of Cups. You are also a lover. And so to take that away from someone else hurts you. And then we've got the Page of Wands. And so we are still, I want to say, naive in this field. And so it is very easy to, also with the King of Swords reversed, it's very easy to logically go, it's over, I'm done, I can forget about it. But even if, I don't know if you're at work now, even if you can take a 10-minute break to lie down and just think about and explore how you feel, is all you need to truly free yourself. You gotta go to sleep. Rage, no worries, enjoy. Sleep well. And I hope you get well soon. For sure, I'm still processing and thinking about everything. What I can do better, what I should learn from this, how I'm feeling good. Granddaughter, welcome. If you want to join the queue, by all means jump onto Twitch, and I can give you a reading there. But sleeper time, your green card. We have longevity. I can't help but feel that they'll come back into your life. And we're not talking 6 months. Yeah, the link's in the description. Sleeper time, not in 6 months, maybe not even in a year. So by fully letting them go, you also open the door up. We did agree at the end to end all contact, but leave it open if we ever want to talk again. Amazing. You know what? That's a perfect place to leave it. That's all you need to do. And whether it's another relationship later on or maybe just a helping hand, I have no doubt that they'll come back and appreciate what you've done for them, what you did for each other. I hope that helps, Sleeper Time. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Sentence, what is your question? Already, you're a sub. So for those wondering, subs do have priority in the queue, but I always close the queue towards the end, so everyone in the queue does get a reading. Also, just a quick update. I said it at the start of the stream, not tomorrow, but the following Tuesday, we're going to have a guest astrology reader. It's a friend of mine. I say friend, we've we barely know each other, but we hit it off, and like we think very similar. And I asked him to give me a tarot reading, if he, like a proper astrology reading, and if he wanted to, we could do it live on stream. So the following Tuesday won't be a regular tarot stream. You lot will be watching me get my cards read, and then we can have like a Q&A at the end. But yeah, sentence. Is daydreaming the culprit? What am I missing? Why do I associate daydreaming with dissociating with with a witch card? Right, I think I know what you meant, even though I couldn't read it. From lifelike. Disconnection. All right, got you. Association. All right, now that I am confused, let's have a look what the cards say. Oh, Moss Dragon, no worries. You were pretty high in the queue. Have a good day if you have to go. Choices card? There's no choices here. Alright, let me try and read your question one more time. Is daydreaming the culprit? What am I missing? Why do I associate daydreaming with disorientation, disconnection? All right, looks like I don't have a choice to use my logical mind. Let's just see what the cards say. Sentence. We're starting with the world. We don't even have the daydreaming card here. Why do you think you're daydreaming? The world is it's a powerful place to start from. Sentence, you're underestimating how much motivation you've got towards your future, and instead honing in more on how bad things have been in the recent past. If you've been daydreaming, if your hopes and dreams have started to rise, it's because there's a positive thing coming around the corner. Your answer is the Five of Pentacles reversed. Things have been shit. So let go of it. Hugo, welcome. Awkward balloon. Curio should use his logical mind, he thinks. No, I don't use my logical mind. It's a burden sometimes when you're doing tarot reading. So, sentence. We've been in the shit. We've struggled. Even your negative is what you're holding on to. Where I swear I've given you readings before, and your daydreaming's one of your best attributes. What that means is you have creative access at all times. And as long as your daydreaming isn't your be all and end all, which it obviously isn't if you're able to think about daydreaming, Your positives, the Two of Pentacles. In a unbalanced situation, you found yourself being very comfortable. I think you're underestimating yourself. I feel like daydreaming has always been useless to me. Do you enjoy dreams? Do you ever want to just get away from the real world? Daydreaming is that toolbox. You have something very powerful, and yes, you may not know how to use it fully. But it is not a curse. It is not something that brings you down. If anything, especially if you're still trying to manifest things, it is your anchor towards your future. Put it this way, we all the daydreaming is not the problem. You have to ask yourself if it is positive or negative. Because we all think positively and negatively. But which one are you giving your energy more to? Because that is what predicts your alignment with the universe. And we have the Five of Cups, which shows that we have probably been thinking a lot more negatively than we're willing to give ourselves credit for. To be here, Curio, when I'm reading, I'll watch the VOD. No worries, Hugo. So sentence, throw out the idea that the daydreaming is the problem. And be more decisive at what daydreams you pursue and which ones you let go of. Allow more positive daydreams to come into your life. And so your final card, the Six of Cups, it's reversed. You have a habit of blaming your past for your current situation. Dark, welcome in. I'm doing well, thank you. And so now is the time just to flip the script. Use your power to your advantage. Daydream all you want. Even if you're struggling, I don't know if you meditate in your free time, but even if you're meditating and you find you're unable to think clearly, don't worry about where your mind's at, what you're thinking about. Just ask yourself, is it positive or is it negative? That is all you have to do. Don't even beat yourself up when it's negative. I just want you to be conscious of this. Try it for the next week. Be conscious of your thoughts, because the moment you realize you're being negative, it is so easy to change it. Because if the same thought comes up again, you get in its way. But if you are unaware that Five of Cups reversed, you don't realize how negative you are being. Therefore, it's allowing to seep into the cracks. Dark, thank you for the sub. And so your green card sentence. We have productivity. Now is not the time to slow down. Like I said at the start, you are doing really well right now. So let's just get on top of it. I hope that helps, sentence. Thank you, Sentence. Angelica, what is your question? Have a great stream. Did I see Excalibur was streaming? I saw the pop-up. So I know where you're going. Who knows? If he's streaming long enough, we might be able to raid him. To mind the queue length. It's at 7. Oh, we've got plenty of time. We've still got over 2 hours. So the queue length's absolutely fine at the moment. I can usually do about... If it's 10 a minute... Sorry, if it's 6 an hour, 6, 12, 18, remove the first 10 minutes. So I usually do between 15 and 17 people. So yeah, the queue's absolutely fine for now. Just a general with a witch card. Perfect. Let's have a look, Angelica. How's your family doing? Absolutely amazing. Titan's been keeping us up a bit more as of late. But apart from that, he's got a new instrument. We took him to a garden center yesterday. Saw the fishies. Yeah, he's doing well. He also, we don't know what to think of it, but he's trying to walk. He basically walked over our full carpet today. Holding him, of course. Like, he's nowhere near ready to walk. But like, if we hold his arms, he'll put one foot in front of the other. And he also sat down to poo. Not on the toilet. He still pooed in his nappy. But we're just there going, you know what? He's going to be really easy to train. Yeah, I like the name Titan as well. Hence why we picked it. Alright, Angelica, just a general. Have we stopped trusting ourselves? We're starting with the fall reversed. I almost want to say acting out of spite. Because we're very in our head with the Ace of Swords. We're very quick to jump to conclusions. And yet, subconsciously, we have the High Priestess. So, if you were to take a moment and think before you acted, which kind of counters the whole logical mind. How would I put it? We need to start thinking with our, I want to say belly. You know, there's meant to be the gut feeling. This isn't you're hungry. Just let go of what you are fearing right now and trust that your gut will get you through this. This is the best way I can put this. Because even your positive, the Six of Pentacles, everything is really grounded right now. And then we go to your answer and we have the Three of Pentacles. We're beating ourselves up because we haven't sowed enough seeds. We haven't set the scene. And so I'm assuming we're expecting to like stagnate and to stop moving. But this is an expectation and not your reality. Let go of it. And if you trust, we've got the sun. We've got the positive future coming your way. But you have to let go of the balance. We've got the Justice and the Queen of Pentacles, especially in the work environment. Don't beat yourself up if everything isn't going your way. Almost see it as, this is about my twin flame. I don't know. This looks more... Unless you see the sun as your twin flame, the rest of the cards, they just point to everything. He is the sun. All right, then fair enough. But this may be another one of your problems where you're focusing too much in such a narrow point that you're missing the bigger picture. Hence you are balanced, but you're allowing you're just getting in your way of seeing the bigger picture. So don't be scared to focus on work, focus on family, focus on fixing some of the smaller things in your life. Because if the sun is there, things will move in a positive direction, but you need to be open to anything. I have one more truth to tell him. To let it go and be free. Let's see what your angel card says. We have asked. Ask us to help you in this situation. We will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. You obviously have all the tools you need to get through this period of time, and even if you did nothing, things would turn out for the better. We just need to let go of the mindset that is eating us alive, that is bringing us down and making us assume that we're not doing enough. There are no other negatives here. And it may be about work. I think this is a general reading. It encapsulates it all. But Angelica, I hope that helps. Trust your gut feeling and act on it, and you will be okay. I've got about 40 minutes to myself now. Nice. Did you get them to sleep? Is that what happened? Yeah, I found out how babies sleep. Which is just annoying. They basically have hour cycles. So when Titan was sleeping for 5 hours, this means he went through 5 sleeping stages. I've got the picture in front of me. It goes the first 10 minutes falling asleep, 10 to 20 minutes deep sleep, 20 to 30 minutes restoratively deep sleep. I assume that's some form of healing while you're sleeping, like REM sleep for us. 30 to 40 minutes coming out of deep sleep, 40 to 45 minutes light to easily woken sleep, and then the last 15 minutes they either wake up or they enter another sleeping cycle. Hence now I understand why people were like, oh my god, it's amazing that your son's sleeping for 5 hours sometimes, because yeah, it doesn't usually happen. Your husband's home. Awesome. Hello, Stephen. I saw you on YouTube before I saw you on Twitch. They're watching basketball, so I escaped. Nice. All right. Well, Hugo's next. I don't know if she's still here. but she wants a chakra reading with a witch card. Hello, Hugo. Wait, Hugo is here? Hugo is here. All right, let's have a look. Hugo, we're... Ooh, hello. We've crossed paths with the devil. I mean, we just passed Halloween, so it's not too far-fetched. We're starting with the devil as our base. It is in the upright position, and so it's not that you can't handle this, but you found, I want to say, you're using white lies to ground yourself so that you feel safe. Was the devil hot? I told you, Satan walked up to me and said hello. It was the week before Halloween, and a guy came into the shop when I was working down in London for those 2 days. And he just came in and he said that he's Satan. I was like, oh, hi. Was he hot? No. No, can't say he was. But I don't think he was trying to flirt with me. It felt more like a threat, and it wasn't very intimidating. No. Hey, he doesn't always just want to get into your pants. That's not the only role of the devil. Then it wasn't Satan. He's got to be hot. Doesn't he appear differently to different people? I obviously wouldn't have seen him in his true form. What do you mean I do? Are you getting married to Satan? Satan is hot. You can't convince me otherwise. Sorry, moving on. Hugo. So we've grounded ourselves in white lies. We're using deceit to stay afloat of what's going on right now. 5, Stephen. And even though this has grounded you, this will get you in trouble. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to spill the beans and be honest about what you're doing right now, but just moving forward, Hugo, take action in speaking the truth. Don't add more. I want to use the word sin, but I don't believe in good or evil. It's just everything just is. And so let go of the version of yourself that's holding on to these lies so that you can move forward and grow from them. Then we go to your... I thought that looked weird. Then we go to your sacral. That's me lying to my ex about the house. Perfect. At least we know what it is. But the fact is, moving forward, try to break the lie. We have the Three of Pentacles, which means our creativity is hindered and imprisoned. Like, I looked at the chakra and my sacral hurts right now. If you've been experiencing cramps or anything along those lines, it's basically your body telling you what you're doing is imprisoning yourself. With the words that you're saying out loud. But moving on from this, we have your solar plexus and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Money wise, we're absolutely fine, and everything we are motivated for right now most likely only increases that fact. So money is not an issue. The issue is that you are determined to do everything by yourself. Your heart is the 9 of Pentacles, which means we're on a solo track. We want to fix everything ourselves. We don't want anyone to get involved with our dealings. And then we come to the destiny reversed in your throat chakra. Hugo, you're setting yourself up to fail. The destiny reverse means you are not on your path right now, and you probably know this. You need to, and it's not that you've taken the wrong path, you have just shackled yourself to this point in time, and therefore you cannot move forward. And so if you're unwilling to communicate right now, your third eye is the Tower, and it's in the upright position. So this is your positive. Your third eye is open and raring to rip your world down. Hugo, there are two courses of action that you can take right now. Either backtrack and admit the lies that you have said so that you can move on freely, or you knuckle down, stay in this box that may hinder you for whether it's a week or a month, and it will feel like you are imprisoned, but I guess you protect the people that you are lying to. But then the world will do it for you. The world will bring down those walls and admit the truth to those who need to hear it. And so your final card is the blank card. It's in the upright position. This whole situation needs balancing. And as long as you are under the curse of your own words, you will struggle to see the light in this situation. But hence, communication is the best course of action towards the light, towards raising your own vibration and leaving this period behind. Hugo, your witch card. We have strength. And people underestimate how hard it is to admit the truth sometimes. But you're strong enough to do it. Even if it requires you to take some form of blame, fine. The obstacles that this situation has given you, you can overcome right now. But it requires you to be strong. You are already physically strong enough, but but we need to see some form of action. Hugo, I hope that helps. I can't put them forward. There we go. In a voice. Thank you, Hugo. May I have a chakra reading with an angel card? Oh, I tell you what, I'm also doing that. I'm still doing that diet that I started just over a week ago, where from Monday to Saturday, I only eat for 3 hours a day. And I tell you what, I felt a lot better for it, especially in the mornings. My mind is just a lot clearer. But this morning I struggled because Sunday, I've only been eating 3 hours a day from Monday to Saturday, the whole of last week. And my wife made me breakfast yesterday. We then ate when we went to the garden center. We then ate when we came home, and then we had snacks as well. Jing, welcome in. So I woke up this morning going, oh, yesterday was so nice, I want to eat again. I only say this now because I just felt my stomach grumble. But I'll be eating as soon as I finish. As soon as I finish the stream, usually at 6 o'clock, and then I get 3 hours to eat whatever I like. But my wife's already made. We've got like a bean soup, like legumes and stuff. All right, in a voice. This should be interesting. So many things be integrated right now. The full moon eclipse. Oh, is that tomorrow? What was that? My chakra's gonna be cute. Yum legumes. All right. So we're starting with the death card. It's a good start. And it's in the upright position. This is changes for the better. You've accepted yourself in the best of ways. Yeah, that sounds about right. I honestly see the death card as a positive in this regard. You're grounded in knowing that anything can happen tomorrow. Peanuts are also legumes. We don't have any peanuts in the soup. One second. Oh, you tagged everyone in it. Nice. Yeah. Oh, nice. Sorry, I was just checking the photo that I was put on. No, you just tagged me on Discord. It's a really weird photo. Yeah. We had a D&D match just between me and my wife, and she took a photo of it. I mean, the photo is the wrong way around, but that explains the chaos that was our D&D game. Anyway, where was I? Inner voice. So we're starting with the death card, and just ground yourself in embracing that anything can happen tomorrow. That's followed by the Two of Wands. It's a cry to not make the decisions yourself. The card is reversed, and so in terms of our creativity and trust within ourselves, we are lacking. But a positive takeaway is the fact that even with little input, you are heading in the right direction. Then we go to your solar plexus and we have the Nine of Cups. It looks like now is a period of rest. I'm looking at your higher chakras and I can't help but feel like you are going to become like this incredibly strong witch and just make spells and rituals over the full moon. But these cards want you to do the exact opposite. The Nine of Cups, find your peace within this moment in time. Your throat chakra, the Hangman. I know this is not where you like to be, but patience is your best friend now. Your heart chakra, though, is in the upright position. And your heart is so fond of what it has already created, whether it be your children or your romances, you will be able to emotionally experience everyone that is close to you during this time. I need to rest and give the transformation time to get into all the layers. Sounds like, you know, when you make a lasagna and like you eat it hot and it's really nice, but then the next day, for no reason, it tastes better. That's what we're going through. Nice. So true. And so we go to we already had the Hangman. We have the Strength card as your third eye. Again, a lot of these cards are reversed, but it's only due to the fact that we are reluctant to rest. Use your strength in a, I want to say non-aggressive way. I don't think you're being aggressive, but it requires strength to say no. It requires strength to take a step back and embrace the world for what it is and not want to change it. And so finally we have the King of Pentacles. If you rest, if you allow this cycle with the Death card to play out, it looks like it's going to be beneficial for your work environment, not just your family. With the King of Pentacles reversed, you'll understand that being a leader doesn't just require you to act. What you don't do is just as important. Your Angel card. We have life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose. And then your purpose will serve you. That stress, this is more of a physical thing that I feel now. That stress on your shoulders in a voice, I feel like one day I will tattoo patience into my arm or some shit. Yeah, the anxiety and pressure on your back right now, in a voice. If you embrace this patience, it will lift. You'll find freedom. within your own body. But I hope that helps. Sorry, I'm trying to tap into more of my psychic gifts. Hence, I'm listening to how my body feels, the thoughts that come into my mind at like all points of a reading as well. I just want my readings to be better. So if you hear me say something I don't usually say, it's because I'm trying something new. But thank you. This reading really resonated. I'll rest. I will rest. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Good luck. Stephen, what is your question? What's that? Say something. Oopsie, welcome. Sorry, my wife laughed at your name. It's a good name. No, I must resist. I'm sorry, what? Did you already write your question? Did I miss it? It's not in the queue. I shall not fall for Satan's charm. The devil is in the details. God, Stephen, what is your question? Just a general, please. Wow, that's keeping it really tame. I've said it 100 times, as long as we aren't talking about health on stream, you can ask whatever you like. With the devil card, please. I don't have devil cards. I wonder if Witchy's in chat. She might have something that can help. General Hospital. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to, Joe. I'd happily give a health reading. They just don't allow it on the terms of services on Twitch. You're not meant to give health advice on Twitch. What drug should I sell? The General Hitler reading. Out of the things that I have at my access, Stephen, what would you like with this reading? I don't play with Satan, so I don't have much access to Satan's works. Sorry to break it to you. Now I think about it, I know a lot of people that do. But yeah, I keep my toes clean. Stop drinking water. You want a Titan reading? All right. Well, he has this habit of putting things in his mouth, and right now he has an empty bottle with pasta and lentil inside, which is in his mouth. So I will incorporate that into your reading. I don't do health readings myself. It's not. It's too complicated. And not for us to answer. Fair enough. All right, Stephen. A general reading with a Titan sprinkled on top. We're starting with a 5 of Wands. Talk about other people getting under your skin. We are in the heat of an argument. Trust what though? Everything. I don't know. Like Hitler. What on earth is going on? Stephen. Oopsie. Calm down. Let's see why Stephen's arguing with those around him. So the 5 of Wands reversed. We're hot-headed, and if an argument hasn't happened yet, it's about to, or you're allowing people to just get under your skin right now, it's followed by the Page of Swords. So you're allowing your mind to dictate your actions. Now this should make sense, but the fact that our King of Swords is also in our negative, our mind is our worst enemy right now. And so it's funny we speak about trust. If you let go of the situation, if you remove your emotions, the argument disappears. Your answer is the High Priestess. When we think, or when we tap into our subconscious, where our intuition is from, you would not find yourself in an argumentative state. Your positive is the 8 of Cups, which shows that you should be able to find peace within this setting, but the card is reversed because we haven't done so yet. This is your calm streak. I don't believe you, Stephen. And so Titan's now got his fingers in his mouth. We'll keep tabs just as this reading goes. We then have the Ace of Pentacles. And so for everything that you're fired up about, can I ask him setting? What do you mean setting? Oh, what's it about? Stephen, I don't know what it's about, but I know it's someone very close to you, someone that looks like they've deceived you. They had a victory. They didn't even have to physically do anything to you. They've just had a victory that you failed at. And therefore, they are already under your skin. And this is, I'm assuming it's also a school friend. I did bump into a mutual friend, and he was getting on my nerves. It may be. But I think the takeaway here is less what the argument's about and more don't let others get under your skin. Don't compare yourself to others. That's where this naive nature is coming from. We are basing our expectations on how others live their lives. But everyone in the world is capable of doing something better than you. So stop comparing yourself and ask yourself, what do I do better than everyone else? And your final card is the Enant card. So you have this hidden gem that you're just waiting to tap into. Everything. If you genuinely believe that, the only person you're doing a disservice to is yourself. It's the same idea that if you are friends with everyone, then you have to ask yourself, how much of yourself have you let go of? To fall to the whims of everybody you know. Kevin, welcome. I get it now. Satan's family jewels. And if we're talking about Titan, just to finish this up, Titan can put anything he likes in his mouth. That sounds weird, but he does. Like, if he can hold it in his hands, it's going in his mouth. But he can only put one thing in his mouth at a time. So focus on what you believe is important. Because if someone's doing really well and it has nothing to do with you, please don't say that. I don't have a clue where your mind went, Stephen. Just for clarity, we are talking about time. We are. But Stephen, only focus on what's important to you and let go of the rest. Dark, you are not helping the situation. But I hope that helps. Is in a dark place. Well, you're siding with the devil, so I can't be surprised. Wrong place, wrong time, it seems for me. Kevin. It's alright, this reading's over. We shall move on. It's funny because we bought Titan an instrument for the first time. I was saying at the start of the stream, because let me bring it over, I'll show you. This will make the whole situation a lot more cute. We bought this for Titan because his Titan's nan taught him to do this and like tap the table in front of him. You can't say it, Curie. I can. Watch. And we were like, oh, let's get him a drum so he can hit it. First thing he does, no word of the lie, picks it up, puts the damn thing in his mouth. I was even trying to like tap it while it was in his mouth. No, didn't matter. He just wanted to eat every part of it. He's eating the metal bits. He's eating this bit. I was there going, this drum is going to last 1 week. Sounds like a baby, yeah. Taste test. All right, where was I? Tarot Gaming, welcome in. Well, he's a hungry titan. Jing, let me know if you're here. That's not a drum though. It's a tambourine, but you can use it as a drum. No? It's a drum. And a tambourine. Like murder you. Stephen, where are we? Tara Gaming, thank you for the follow. How does one get a reading on this channel? Exclamation mark join, it's in the description. And just join the queue. What's coming for me for Jing? And do you want a witch or an angel card? Oh, which it is. How many people are in the queue? We're at 8. I've probably got enough for 1 or 2 more people before I close the queue. So yeah, if you do want to join the queue and you're watching, exclamation mark join. If we get 2 people in the next during this reading, I'll close the queue at the end of this reading. Alright, what's coming for you? Jing, honestly, don't worry about your future as much as what you need to let go of. Because we're starting with the 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. We hit a boulder and we were walking with our head down, so we hit it pretty hard on our head. And it means we're down in the dumps at the moment. We feel beaten up and worried. But know that you're not alone. You're negative, the 9 of Pentacles. You've been alone for so long. How is all today? That's one way of saying, how is everyone? Doing well, thank you. And so, Jing, don't be scared to ask for help right now. Even you're positive, the Ace of Swords, you should be able to logically let go of what's just happened to you. And in doing so, you can find yourself again. You can bypass the regret and anxiety and just be yourself again with the Magician as your answer. So things are turning around for the better. Know that tomorrow will be better than yesterday. That is a fact. But then we have the 7 of Wands. So due to what's happened up here, even though tomorrow will be better, you have to be willing to embrace that. So I don't know if you have any incense at home. How about my love life? I think from what I see here, you are in too much of a negative state to be worrying about love as of this moment. Tomorrow is a completely different day. But the reason I say, do you have an incense, or because we need some form of ritual so that your day can start then. Jing, wake up in the morning, light an incense, that's when your day starts. I don't care if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't care if you were unable to wash your hair or you missed breakfast in the morning. Whatever it is, let it go and start your day. You can do this right now. Your day starts now. So whatever has already happened, let go of it. And in doing this, we can be ourselves instead of holding on to the baggage. Your final card is the 5 of Pentacles. So we are holding a lot of negativity right now. Well, it wouldn't matter even if you were in your lover was there because you wouldn't be able to speak openly because you would be more worried about yourself. I did. I am very worried. In terms of what you've done, and it's like, Jing, you have nothing to worry about here, especially towards tomorrow. As long as you're able to forgive yourself, the situation will be forgiven. Your witch card. Perfect. We have positivity. Things are not as bad as you're making them out to be. Jing, even if you've had to, I don't know what's happened in your love life. It's not come up in the cards. But if a cup empties, there is a chance for it to be filled again. It's a dangerous area. But this isn't the cards I'm reading now. This is my logic. Your fear of a breakup is more likely to bring it on. If you can relax and be more positive, be yourself. The fact of the matter is the person you are with probably likes you at your best. If they don't, that's a separate matter and you have to question if this should even be a relationship. But if they like you at your best, be your best. And then you don't have to worry about a breakup. I promise you, you have nothing to worry about today. When it comes to tomorrow, make sure you wake up on the right side of the bed. And if you don't, start your day with some form of ritual that can correct that. And in doing so, by seeing things on the brighter side, your love life, your whole day, you can handle that much easier. Jing, I hope that helps. Red, let me know if you're here. All right. Nice. Wow, you typed that quickly. I need some guidance with the relationship. I'm struggling to proceed with a new type of connection or continue with just the same. A fear of ruining a relationship is a fear of ruining a relationship in the name of love. Any messages for the future would be appreciated. So are you not in a relationship at the moment? Is this just a friend and you want to say, I love you? Or is this actually a relationship? And you're just trying new things? Thank you, Jing. Let me try and read your question again. I need a friend who I am very much like. A friend who I am very much like. But it's strange to say the least. So they are a friend. I need some guidance with a relationship. I'm struggling to process things with a new type of connection or continue with just being the same. I fear of ruining a friendship in the name of love. Any messages? All right, let's see what the cards say. I think I get what you mean. So it is a friend. All right. Just the fact that you've said you're really similar, or you're very much alike, means it will be dangerous to enter a relationship with. Sorry, 1 second. Right. We're starting with the Ten of Swords. You yourself are, I want to say, very driven. It's the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So there is a physical passion inside of you, and yet you have to do... I'm assuming you're both very challenging people, as in you like competition, you like to be ahead of others, hence why you can probably already see the problem with you two getting together. It's followed by the Destiny card reversed. It's in terms of where you were hoping this would head, it doesn't align with your life purpose. Now, having said that, we have the Ego card. If you want to see who you really are, this isn't a bad relationship to enter into. Now, this is, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is bad advice. But if you wanted to know what you're more like, enter a relationship with them, because your ego would hit you in the face. We've got the Nine of Cups. There would be no rest. And so in terms of a honeymoon period, there would be a lot of passion, but no balance. And so we started with the Page of Wands. It then leads to the Knight of Wands, which it's the same excitement. It'd be like dating a mirror. That's a pretty accurate representation. Tarot gaming. Red. The knights need everything done quickly. And this is where we clash, where yes, you would be so aligned with each other, but the day one of you has a problem, the moment one of you has a bad day, the other would be affected in the exact same way, and you wouldn't know how to fix it. You would basically, for this relationship to work, you would need a third wheel to input ideas that you both don't have. And so your final card is the Three of Swords. And so it shows heartbreak. Is this person good to have as a friend? Yes. Especially, put it this way, this person, if you want to know the best way of using them in your life, and not physically using them, but like as a friend, keep them as a hype man or woman. Because whatever you think is a good idea, whatever you're pursuing, they will love the idea as well. There technically is that third wheel of shocked. But in terms of turning this into a relationship, I wouldn't advise it. I hope that helps, Red. Thank you. Who? NC, what is your question? Hi, what are Charles's intentions for me? What does the future hold for us? Is this a new relationship, NC? Titan's just having his nappy changed, so if you hear him, it's because he's right behind me. Not really, but we're still learning one another. Alright, perfect. Ooh. Alright, what are Charles's intentions for me? Oh, we got a bit of a catch-22. So. It looks like they've got a lot on their plate at the moment. We're starting with the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. They would love this to go the distance, but there's no room. I want to come to the conclusion that there's no room for growth at this time. Due to the fact we've got the Ten of Wands, there is already, and this is only mental, so don't take this as advice yet, but just in terms of thoughts and feelings, this relationship takes up a lot of time, and neither of you have mastered that art yet. The balance between your social and whether it's your work or family life, you haven't been able to get it so that you're getting enough rest and being able to give enough love to each other. But having said that, put it this way, we've got the Hermit in your answer, which means you need to give some form of space. And that doesn't have to be physical space. I mean, the video keeps going to commercials. Oh, wait. I'll just wait until you're back. Yeah, Titan's going through this phase where he doesn't like putting clothes on, so he cries. It's back. Awesome. All right. NC, where was I? Solo, welcome in as well. I think that's the queue. I'll close the queue after this reading. And Dark, thank you for the gifted for NC. You get to ask for an angel or a witch card as well. Got him for you. Yeah, you were literally the last person to get to the queue, Solo, unless someone joins before the end of this reading. Right, NC, there's just a quick recap on the first 4 cards. There is a feeling of not being able to move, and there isn't a lot of growth for the future of the relationship due to how much pressure is on both of your separate lives. There is a lot on your plate, and neither of you have mastered the art of balancing your social and I'm assuming work life. Having said that, your answer shows huge potential if you give more space. Choo Choo, welcome in. I've been listening. Nice, I appreciate it. NC, put it this way, my wife and me live in a studio. We are always on top of each other, but she can be watching Friends on the couch right next to me, and I could be playing a game on my laptop, and she may even be holding my foot while we're next to each other, because I sit with my leg up over here. I don't think you can see that, but put my leg up on the couch, but we are doing our own things. We don't feel like we're on top of each other, and we're giving each other space. If you embrace that leeway for space, so that you can both not only flourish when you are together, but flourish when you are apart, your answer's the sun. Your relationship, even though there is obviously a lot of worry to where this relationship can go, this relationship has legs. I want to say sexy ones at that. True story. It's just having that freedom to still feel like your own person. So NC, your final 2 cards. Don't be scared to be brave and do your own thing. And in doing so, not only does this relationship flourish, but so will your work and the other areas of life that did need more of your time, or just needed more of your attention while you were there. Would you like an angel or a witch card now that you're a sub? I'm about to close the queue, so if anyone else wants to join, !join. Now is your last chance for today. I will be streaming tomorrow, of course, so by all means pop in around the same time tomorrow. And you can join then if you wanted another reading. But yeah, would you like an angel or a witch card? NC? Choo-choo, nice. Do you want me to choose for you? Oh, angel. Perfect. We have what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. hope that helps. That just doubles down on the fact that you need to be confident right now. Join now or forever hold your peace. The queue is now closed. Who is next? Huh? What's that, Tara Gaming? Choo Choo, you're next. You're a sub. Will you save this so that I can listen again? So all my videos get saved for 2 weeks on Twitch, and the live recordings are also saved on YouTube. So by all means, head over to YouTube and you can watch the video afterwards. The Netflix show, Lucifer. I've never watched it. I know the one you're talking about, but yeah, I've never watched it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Doc. I was like, what link is this? I thought this was to the Lucifer show. Deck of your choice. All right, perfect. Let's have a look. Oh, I've only got one deck, Choo Choo. I thought you were asking whether you wanted an angel or a witch card. Well, you want a witch card? Saying that, we've just finished Love is Blind. Well, we've finished catching up with Love is Blind. Would you recommend Lucifer? Has anyone got any good recommendations for Netflix? The last one that we really enjoyed was that I forgot what it was called, but it was about the dreaming. Lucifer is the best show ever. That's some good reviews. Oh, we might have to check it out then. Yeah, there was a really good one about like the god of dreaming. Sandman, yeah, that was the one. Yeah, that piqued my interest. Right, Choo Choo. Just a general with a witch card. We're starting with 2 cups. We are definitely very emotional at this time, Choo Choo. He is the Greek god of dreams. Morpheus. Yeah, I remember now. Because I remember Sandman from what's that kid show? Guardians of the Galaxy. The something Guardians. All right. So yeah, we're starting with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Now, take this with a pinch of salt. But we are being very emotional. But the other thing that this card says is that we're being a little bit slutty. Now, I felt like I had to say that out loud more because it was funny, not because it applied to you. But that is the energy we're holding on to. It's very spontaneous, which means we are swept. Rise of the Guardians, yeah. You just know all movies. Lock and Key is good as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to add a few to my list. I did laugh. But yeah, so we are emotionally charged. We've also got to remember the full moon. When is the full moon? Is it tomorrow? I saw it last night, and to the point it woke. Well, Titan woke us up, but it kept us up because it was so bright coming through the window. But because of the moon, all your emotions are heightened. That's followed by the Ten of Cups, Choo Choo. So we are feeling, I almost want to say unloved, rejected even. And we don't have the time to fix that right now, especially if we feel like we haven't had time to go and see family and friends. But know that it's had its purpose. The reason for this is your positive isn't emotionally related to anything. We're working, whether it's ourselves or work. The Ten of Pentacles is physical things coming into our life. What we lack emotionally, and what we feel like we haven't been able to receive in recent times, physical things have physically came into your life. I don't know whether that's I want to say like something like buying a hot tub or something. You have found other ways to treat yourself, and so embrace what you have received and not so much on what you lack in this current time. Having said that, your answer, if you want to claim back your emotions and not be controlled by them, we need to rest. By all means, tell me if you don't agree with what I'm saying, Choo Choo. We can see if something else is coming through. Not for everyone, I suppose, but I liked it. Nice. So, Choo Choo, we've got the Four of Swords. Physically make time to rest, to sleep, to close your eyes. Even I need rest, yes. Suspected that. But this is one of the causes for this emotional turmoil. There's a storm going on in your head, and a good night's sleep is like having access to just a long metal rod dug into the ground at a thunderstorm. You know you won't be hit. Been having fun way too much. Are we was this card right? Either way, we've got the Nine of Swords followed by the Queen of Swords. This is anxiety and sleepless nights. So if you are unable to sleep, the lady never tells, of course, Choo-Choo. But if you are struggling to sleep, even if you've been giving yourself the adequate amount of time, have some form of ritual before you sleep so you can empty your mind of these worries, of the burdens. Even if it's, some people, it's as simple as writing a list of everything you need to do tomorrow, so it's not spiraling through your head while you're trying to sleep. Just little tricks will allow you to rest easier. And the Queen of Swords reversed is very in their head. They quite literally are being played by their own minds. And so instead of worrying about what is right in front of you, another good piece of advice with the Star as your last card is it looks like you've forgotten about some of your dreams for the future. Frequency, welcome. And so have something to look forward to. Give yourself an opportunity or a goal that heads you in a direction, and even if you don't reach it, it'll be a distraction that allows you to forget about your immediate problems. Your witch card. We have luck. Well, I guess don't worry about creating anything that may not be likely to happen. When I say dream now, think of the impossible, because now may be the perfect moment for it to finally become possible. With that card. Choo choo, I hope that helps. Beautiful. Thank you, Choo Choo. Mushu. I'll let you know in a few weeks. Awesome. Any messages from the spirits about my troubling sister would be helpful. Thank you. Let's have a look. Oh, I pulled an extra card for you. Alright, we're starting with the Knight of Pentacles. And we've also got the Eight of Wands. Are we just trying to run away from them? Is this the true Black Tarot? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's this deck. Forever of mine. My troubling sister. How easy would it be to let go of them completely? Even if it was just for a short time, whether that's the easy things like turning off your phone, or blocking them on social medias. Because in terms of your sister, we should have already fixed this. We've got the Two of Wands, but it's reversed. You have so many options at your disposal for dealing with your sister, but you refuse to take any, most likely due to the fact that you don't want to be under her wrath. Her wrath. I can't say the word, sorry. But you basically put your sister on a pedestal. That means you aren't allowed to take any action against her. You're scared to leave her, you're scared to get in her way, you're scared to get under her skin, you're probably even scared to help her at this point. But Mushu, you've got the Destiny card reversed, so what you have done so far hasn't helped at all. So we need to think outside of the box. What haven't we tried? And your answer is the Eight of Wands, which, to be put bluntly, is run away. Or in a more practical sense, free yourself from this burden. Separate yourself from them. We then have the Eight of Cups, and this is probably what makes it so hard. But even though that there are troubling moments, there is the family connection is always holding you together. Titan is crying in the background. Sounds like he was hungry. Just wanted to be picked up. Hey Curio, I hope you're having an amazing day. She's here to look. No worries, Sona. Thank you. I stopped speaking to her for now. Good. Then what's the problem? How is she still under your skin? We've even got the Chariot. This links with the Destiny card in terms of why is someone that has such a heavy burden on you still able to affect your physical life? That's awesome, thank you. The final card is the Justice card, and in terms of what we've seen so far, the Justice card is actually hope in terms of the situation has already started balancing itself out, whether that's the fact that you have already distanced yourself, or it's more the fact that your sister is more of an emotional, mental burden than a physical one, and therefore if you were to get out of your head, your sister wouldn't be a problem at all. But there are definitely things you can do now, whether it's more physically separate yourself from them just for the time being, or take action into letting go of them in your mind so that you can go about your day without your worries and concerns beating you up for it. Because I know how easily, especially when it comes to family, if someone's under your skin, you're spending, even if it's 20% of your day, thinking about them. And that will do more damage than their physical presence. I've been healing with Reiki. Good. Therapy. I will reconnect when I'm less reactive. Perfect. Sounds like you've got everything under control. I do hope that helps. Try to claim your life back. And the fact that you're doing the Reiki and the therapy, that's probably the at least part of the fact that you have all the tools you need to claim back your life. So stay with it. Got a spot and thank you. Best combo, nice. All right, Joe. Things seem to be accumulating. Has the timeline moved up? Any advice? I'm sorry. What? This reader is a real deal. Thank you, Mushu. I appreciate it. All right, Joe, let's have a look. Can you simplify your question? I'm just somewhat confused. things seem to be accelerating. Has the timeline moved up? Any advice? All right. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. It's about leaving the island. Do you live in the UK? Or do you actually live in Ireland? No, I live in Ireland, yeah. Okay. I'm stuck on the island as I always put it. I don't see speed on your side. So when you say things are accelerating, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which means we're struggling to stay balanced right now. Whether that's your physical need to leave where you are, or something else, I'm not quite sure. But that's then followed by the Five of Swords. So we're for all the troubles that we've had, especially if you are in the mood to move on, you definitely have all the pieces in the right situation to do that. Now, what I'm trying to say is there is huge potential here, but when you say things are accelerating, things are just getting going. We've got the Ace of Swords, so we don't even know how it would physically happen yet, but we have the Ace of Wands in your answer, so we have the motivation behind us to make it work. I'm stuck on an island. It's feeling stuck is probably not even an understatement. Your answer, the Two of Pentacles, another balance card. If you really want to move, Joe, use that motivation to overcome your foolish state. I think you've lived there for so long that it's harder for you to move than if it was something you didn't have attachments to. You seem to be moving up. It's going to be in January. I have zero attachment to this place. Are you sure? If that was true, I feel these cards say that you would have already moved. In that case, you should have already moved. Put it this way, having a thought and physically taking action are two completely separate things. I have no doubt that you've wanted to move for a long time. But until you map out how it's going to happen, action cannot take place. And so, Joe, your final two cards, we've got the blank card, which is a positive in this situation, that there is light in the fact that you are where you are. It does serve a purpose. And your final card is the daydreaming card, and it's reversed. So a lot of these thoughts we are having stay in your mind. So I have no doubt that your excitement towards moving has amped up, but your physical, the speed in which the physical world is moving for this topic has not changed at all. Not according to things, there are no attachments to islands. My job here is done. I can't actually leave. It will only happen when certain things happen. I can step in. I feel that these attachments are dependent on your thoughts about the situation itself. Yes, when you push out the comfort zone and earn some money, which is tough in your mindset because it has always been tough. But I'm not the reader here, sorry. No, if I wanted it to happen a long time ago, I have no control over this path. It was my soul's choice. Well, in terms of this reading, did you say January? If that's when things were meant to happen, they are still exactly where they are. Nothing's moving forward. Having said that, if you change that mindset and turn around and go, I do have control and I will move earlier, it is very possible for you to move earlier. But it requires an old dog to learn new tricks. Are you willing to give it a go? Anyway, don't worry. There is never an answer about this, and there is no other questions that need answering. No worries, Joe. I do hope that helps. But don't we all have a choice to break out earlier or later than our soul expects? No one is a prisoner to fate. Actually hear the exact opposite of the advice applied. This is not textbook readings. This is why I only ask you for readings. You're usually in tune. No worries, Joe. I do hope that helps in some way. Dark, your question. I see you joined the queue and then subbed, so you could have left and rejoined and been higher up. But it's alright. What do you want with your reading? With an angel card. Thank you as always. Thank you, Joe. Just a general with a witch. Sorry, with an angel card. Oh, I found this new app also on my phone, so that I connect my phone up to OBS. I only just downloaded it, so I haven't connected it to OBS yet. But the only reason I say that is Titan is doing something really cute, where it looks like he's trying to whistle right now. And if I had that app downloaded, I'll show you all. All right, Doc. I'll try and get it connected for tomorrow. So, oh, Mushu, thank you. Thank you for the bits. I'll be right back. No worries, you've got time. You should have at least 10 minutes. More likely to have 20. Is great for the phone. Yes, that's the one I downloaded. I haven't tried it yet, but that is I just downloaded the app for the stream. I was looking up like features. I was trying to find out how to add people into the queue from YouTube. Turns out no one has that option yet. And because I like the join function on Twitch, I can't disconnect it and like just write them down myself or have a one that I do manually. Hence why everyone has to jump over on Twitch instead of getting readings on YouTube. The free version is more than adequate. Yeah, that's what I was going to use. But I go do the full vision. Oh, is that what you use for your streams? You use your phone? Nice. I've got a shitty webcam on the top of mine. Wow. This is a shitty webcam. And this is a manual one. But it's still a webcam. Could you please lower the music level? Yes, of course. You could have said that at any point. Is that better? Hey. Concentrating on my readings. No worries. All right, Dark, let's have a look. We're starting with the world reversed. We believe everyone is against us. And that's followed by the 5 of Wands, so we're fired up about it, and we would rather beat up everyone around us than deal with things ourselves. Tori, the queue is closed, but for everyone watching, by all means, stick around until the very end. We will have the quick fire round for those that didn't make it into the queue. And so we're putting ourselves at a disadvantage, Dark. If we are assuming everyone is against us, we aren't even giving the people that want to help us a chance to help. And so you're positive right now. Isn't much of a positive. It's the 4 of Pentacles. You're holding yourself in. Yes, you're protecting yourself. Yes, you are protected in terms of your future and your mind, but your actual negative is that you want to do everything by yourself. Your actual answer is the 4 of Swords. You are exhausted because of the amount of energy you have to use to get through your days. How spiritual are you, Doc? Because you're giving a lot of yourself to people around you, and not in a good way. The 5 of Wands is argumentative. You've allowed people to get under your skin and you're willing to fight them back, but everything is an exchange of energy. So people are holding your energy that you could quite simply summon back. Dark, I'm gonna need you to do a little exercise for me. Right now, we'll simplify. I've actually got I don't know if you were here last week. I did a meditation on this, but claiming back your energy. I've got a video on YouTube on how to do this, but right now, out loud, I want you to ask the universe to return all of your own energy to yourself. And in doing so, not only do you give yourself the energy to deal with what you have to deal with, but it also allows you to lower your walls because you know you've got the energy to deal with problem people. We've got the King of Swords, you're in your head, but it's followed by the Strength card. So for everyone willing to stand up to you and fight back, you're strong enough to overcome them. I'm kind of spiritual, but I'm also an empath. Yeah, so you give yourself a lot. You give a lot of yourself. And I find it hard to keep my emotions under control. Plus, I definitely am a giver and caretaker. So yeah, my energy is drained a lot. Dark. If you haven't already done it, do it now. Take a moment. Allow all my energy to return to my body. You can picture light quite literally flowing into your head, filling your body up from your feet up into your body, up into your arms, to your head. Not just stopping there, but overflowing into your aura so that you're also protected and you have enough for when you're ready to give to others. Titan's laughing his head off. Your angel card. We have blessings in disguise. What appears to be the problem is actually part of your answer's prayer. You'll understand the situation behind your present situation. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayers in the best way possible. And I mean, if Titan laughing isn't a blessing on its own, I don't know what is. Dark, I hope that helps. Thank you, Dark. It's funny, I turned down the music and the baby got turned up. I hope you were able to concentrate. Kevin, what is your question? It's a blessing for sure. Hey, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. And Dark, you're the first person he laughed for, so you know. Yeah. Kevin, let me know what your question is. There's only 3 people left in the queue, and then we'll have the quick fire round. Kevin. Then it's baby cam time. You knew I needed it. Hell yeah. If Kevin's not here, Tarot Gamer, what is your question? There are crystals to help emotions. Empaths separate their emotions from those and others, so they don't stack up. Oh yeah, there's loads. I mean, you can go down different routes. You can go down the protection route, Or you can go. So the protection route would be like obsidian or tourmaline. Or you can go down like the malachite route, but you need to keep on top of the crystal, which will just suck up all negative energy within you and those around you. But it's one of those crystals that you need to be charging like every time you feel like you're in a negative state. I'm a bit of a place, and I'm sorry, what? I am in a bit of a place. I do have crystals, but I don't know how to use them. Dark, I tell you what, if you've got like I've got loads of crystals. Let me just take one from each shelf. So let's just say you've got a handful of crystals. If you have any tumbled stones, every morning I want you just to pick one up and leave it in your pocket. And wait until the end of the day and then look up the crystal. If you don't know, there is a section on my Twitch called Crystals and Tarots. If you've got any questions, if you want to know the meaning of a crystal, put it in the Discord. I'll tell you what it is. And you can look up the meaning. If I'm in the shop, if you do it between Wednesday and Saturday, I've got information cards and I can post those as well. But yeah, don't be scared just to play with them. Have them on you. They hold an energy, and therefore if they are in your presence, they will give you that energy. Also, if it's a full moon tomorrow, make sure the majority of them are either outside or on your windowsill, so that they can charge up. For some reason, I'm not a fan of putting them underwater. I mean, I know some crystals you physically can't put underwater, so that's probably why. But I've always just charged my crystals on a full moon. Right, Tarot Gaming. I'm in a bit of a place and no idea what they really do. Ghost, good morning. Happy Monday, thank you. Do I understand your question, Taro? I can't say I do. But let's see what the cards say. Basically, what should I do? How do I move forward? All right, that makes a lot more sense. The best is to meditate, learn and understand your own emotions. Then you know, when you know your own emotions, you are able to feel other emotions and energies, but not take them on your own. There is no magic fix to protect yourself. There is nothing to protect yourself against. When you put it that way, I like how you phrase it. You need to understand the energies and not take them on your own. Empaths are not battery packs that lose or gain energy. You're not wrong, Joe. I feel like you're taking the stance of a strict teacher, though. There's definitely more fun ways of learning about yourself than just sitting down and meditate day in, day out until you understand which emotions are yours and which are other people's. But in terms of the basics, Joe hit the nail on the head there. Get so exhausted. Tarot, it comes down to the fact that do you know when you or any empath is holding on to their emotions or someone else's? If you can tell the difference, you won't get exhausted. It's the same way that I can do tarot for 3 hours. I am technically playing with every one of your energies. How would I get the cards that I get if I wasn't? But because I do not attach myself to your energy, it does not drain me. When I first started doing tarot, I couldn't stream longer than an hour, and once I finished, I had to sleep. Because I was holding on to everyone's feelings and emotions. But sorry, we got diverted. Tarot gaming. What shall I do? How shall I move on? Now that both know what my teacher taught me. Cool. You're not supposed to be wired 24/7 with emotion. Yeah. All right. I'm a little bit confused of this reading though, because you're asking, how do I move forward? Your positive is you have no choice but to move forward with the death card. You're at the end of a cycle. When a song finishes on the radio, the next song just starts. There is no lingering. All you have to do is embrace that you are coming to an end of a cycle, that you are coming to the completion of your current task. And we've got in terms of your mindset, we've got the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. And so we were so wrapped up with what we were dealing with that we forgot that things do have to come to an end. And now that we're ready, or at least we appreciate that something new has to happen, your answer is the Judgment card. So we went from I have to deal with what I've got to why hasn't this changed? You are physically beating yourself up. You have come to the conclusion that you are in the wrong and you are in the way. When you just need to believe in yourself. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Because if you are exactly where you need to be, where is the problem? Okay, let me rephrase again, if I can. Spirituality has been very empty and stagnant. My intuition has been empty and wrong, but I always my intuition has been empty and wrong, but it always mostly right for others, etc. So things have ended because they are supposed to. Let myself move on. That's what the cards are saying. So are you saying the only person that your intuition isn't working on is yourself? It's a trust issue. You know your life. You know what outcomes you want, and therefore you will logically overthink your intuition. You may have found, if that is the case, I also bet that you struggle doing tarot readings for your parents, for close friends, anyone that you have an emotional attachment to, you will struggle to read. You need to make sure you are coming from a point of neutrality. You have to separate yourself, and this includes your own life when doing readings for yourself. You have to get out of your own way, or you will not be able to divine. Please don't mention my family. No worries, I won't. Your final two cards. We have the Strength card and the Page of Swords. Whereas we basically started unconscious, when we embrace our strengths, we can use our logical mind to get out your own way. Because obviously your logical mind has a purpose and it has skills of its own. And so if you have to use it in a way that allows you to separate yourself from what you truly hold close. What this means is you can do a meditation. So advice, please. How do I become deliberately intuitive and stop being automatic? You're trying to use your logical mind. It's not being deliberate. Unless you're talking, do you not do tarot readings? Because this is deliberate, even though the way I read it is automatic. If I was to try and use my knowledge of what you've already told me and what the cards are in front of me, the answer would be completely different. Automatic is not the problem. So stop beating yourself up for it. Instead, embrace that, let's say your gift is automatic. I mean, how do I control it in a sense? I am rarely wrong for others, but I am scared of being wrong if it is an important matter. The wrongness might hurt them beyond repair. I am a novice. Worry not that your tarot readings are wrong. This is something that I had to learn, that what the cards say isn't always 100% true, but it's always 100% true of what they need to hear. And just as an example, there was a friend asked me whether they were going to go to this party and what was going to happen. And the cards told them not to drive there, not to worry about it, to basically ignore it as it serves no purpose to them. And last minute, because they were my friend, I got feedback later on. Someone else that they didn't know was going, that lived around the corner and was able to pick them up. Now, it's a very trivial reading, not a lot comes from it, but the fact of the matter is, even though I told them that they're probably not going to go, the fact that they dropped the idea of making plans on getting there allowed the universe to do that for them. So even though what you are saying may be wrong, you still have to say it if you believe if you trust that it is coming from your intuition. Given will always be correct at the time. Perfect, yeah. Tarot Gaming, I hope that helps. There's honestly not a lot more I can say. So be a slave to your own fate. I can't accept that because where is the free will? It's I look at free will the same way as I do my breath. Yes, you can control your breath. You can decide when you breathe in and out. You can be the god of your own world and decide what happens next. But on the same account, at some point, you need to rest and your body will take over. And life will happen without you even noticing. In terms of what I do in my practice, I don't read for myself very often. And it's because the fact that we have this ability to divine means that we came, at least this is my opinion, this isn't part of the reading. In my head, we must have been able to see the future, to see the past. Our life was not so much of an entity that lived in the present moment, but we were every moment. And so we are given this opportunity to be surprised on what happens next. And therefore, I don't ask questions about my career, where I'm going to live, about my family, because I will take the fun out of life. If you want to let go of beating yourself up every day that you can't dictate your future, embrace the fact that you're not meant to know everything. And even if you have to come to the conclusion that life is chaotic, then when chaotic things happen, you can have a smile on your face and you can say you saw it coming. I hope that helps. Wish for acceptance. Yeah, I get it. Awesome. Official, thank you for the follow. A little bit down. I already turned it down. Is it really that high? I might have just not had the mic in the right position. Is it better now? Official, the queue is open, but there's only 2 people in the queue, and I don't think Kevin's here. So let's do Solo's question. So there's only 1 person left in the queue, unless Solo, Kevin says he is here, and then we can add him. And then we'll do a quick fire round for everyone watching. Alright, let me turn the music down just a little bit more. How's that? And Solo, you've already written your question. A general, please. What do I need to hear? It's on purpose. It's a place for people to hang out and chat. I don't open my queue for sometimes over an hour. Nice. Go on, let's give Joe a shout out. If I can remember how to do it. Joe's vibe is amazing. It's a great place to hang out. All right, Solo. Ooh. So what do you need to hear? We're starting with the Queen of Wands. So we are in a very giving mood. But we are drained for it. Talk about being an empath. It's followed by the Five of Cups. And this means you are taking the negative of this situation very literal. But thank you. No, don't worry, Joe. Since the new shout out system, I used to shout everyone out. And it's so much harder to shout people out now. So we don't do it as much. Very literal. Yeah, you're being more negative than you should be, Solo. And I may have just said something a bit funky. I meant literally. They're just lovely. Sent it to me. Nice. And so, Solo, you're negative due to the negativity you're already experiencing and the amount of energy you've given out. Your conclusion is to run away. We've got the Eight of Wands as your negative. You would happily, whether it's just needing a holiday or physically getting up and moving, by running away from your problems, it doesn't fix them. And so your answer, your positive is the Sun. And so put it this way, for every negative mindset you have, there's something you haven't accounted for. Something underlining, even a seed that will one day blossom to be a beautiful flower if you stared at the beautiful things in your life. The negativity would have no hold over you. And so, Solo, your answer is the King of Swords. I think it's just been a Swords day where everyone has been in their own heads. But in terms of you, Solo, what you need to hear right now is that your logical mind is helping you. It's the King of Swords. You can quite literally put your foot in anything and make it work when you put your mind to it. So instead of turning your back and running, stand firm. You don't have an ego right now. And therefore, the thoughts that you are having are very deliberate. You're not trying to be better than anyone else. You're not challenging anyone. You are just being your best self. And in that regard, you are quite literally a blessing to those around you. We've got the Page of Pentacles. What you give, you will also receive. So don't beat yourself up for giving. Your final card is the Six of Swords. And so if you're feeling lost, due to having your back turned towards the very life you're living, now is the perfect moment to just take a moment and find yourself again. And I leave that open-ended because it will be really easy for you to do once you stop running. Once you stop beating around all the negative things that have happened to you. The moment you stop and have a look, quite literally the sun will pour through the cracks. And you'll be feeling so much better about yourself. Upload them to YouTube. Yeah, that's what I used to do, Choo Choo. Now I just stream on YouTube and it goes straight onto there. But Solo, I hope that helps. Tarot Gaming, if you want to, let me check your channel out. Do you stream at all? If you want to become a full-time streamer, and I mean, it's all of our dreams, I guess. I don't get a lot of traffic on YouTube, but with the way Twitch is going, you have to be trying to make content over there. Because you can only get traffic while you're live on Twitch. You might have a dead YouTube channel for 6 months, and if one video takes off and you've got a back catalogue of other videos they can watch, they will watch them all. You're Tarot Gaming, but all you've done so far is the gaming. Assassin's Creed, not a bad game though. So focus on the good things and don't run away. Hell yeah, Solo. I did a test run last night, but deleted the VOD as it was a stress stream. I hate to break it to you, it's still up there. Warning, read before play.
Might.
Yeah, it's still up. 16 hours ago. I didn't even publish it. They should automatically go up, and it will just disappear after 7 or 14 days. I do it to keep my history. Yeah, not a bad shout. It's another good reason for it. But thank you. Let's finish with a quick fire round. So this is for everyone watching. Like I was saying, I am streaming on YouTube as well. So people on YouTube, if there is anyone watching on YouTube, you can ask as well. But I need everyone in Twitch or YouTube to write the word angel, followed by your question. Whether you've had a question or not, you can ask another one now. And we'll do everyone in chat, and then we'll find someone to raid. Oh yeah, Excalibur's still on. So Twitch is broken. I enabled VOD. It says not published. Now it is even there. It refuses to do so. Whoops. Right, let's start. Yeah, I think we're gonna raid Excalibur today. Someone jump over there and make sure he's not ending his stream. After I've done your reading, of course. If you've asked a question. Solo, should I buy a skateboard? Okay. There's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into this situation to ensure that your highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. If the skateboard is to help you run away, the answer is no. If the skateboard is a genuine passion and love of yours, then you probably don't even have to buy one and it will come to you. Inner voice. Card for relationship, please. We have family. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surrender this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within this situation and allow yourself to feel at peace once again. Choo choo, will the family news come true? We have joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible level. Tarot Gaming, should I train more or be 100% official with my gifts, abilities, etc.? Is it only fear-based or is it just not time yet? Alright, you're asking a lot for a single card, but let's see what it tells you. We have listened. Definitely not the answer you wanted to hear. Quiet your mind, beloved one. To listen. Sorry, let me start again. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state, without worrying about the exact nature of your desires as they manifest. A quiet mind and body hears as quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Perfect. Did I miss anyone? Joe, did you ask a question? Not a problem if you didn't want one. Right, let me jump into Excalibur and see what he's doing.
And yeah, that's kind of gonna cause you some heartache.
Yeah, Spiritualist is over there, Hugo's over there. Go on, let's jump in.
What I also get is that you'll still...
No, should I? No, it's up to you. Got 5 seconds to decide before I start this raid. So that's why they made me lose my family and every single other thing recently, to get rid of the distractions. Lol. Wish they could have been more gentle about it. I only have one topic. A second. I need to copy and paste Excalibur's. Perfect. I only have one topic. I asked about the rest. Is that immature? Immaterial? Joe, any advice? We have creative projects. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. Perfect. I hope everyone had a good day. I will be streaming again tomorrow, and then remember next Tuesday we will be having a guest doing astrology readings. Well, he'll be reading my own chart. So it will be more of a lurking stream, but we will have a Q&A at the very end. But from me, stay cute, stay kind, stay curious, my friends, and I'll see you all very soon.
will feel a little. The third wheel for a little bit as they get. You can't put yourself in between them. Even if this is something that you want